Ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation, mais c'est affolant de voir Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous. C'est comme on dit. Rendez-vous. Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation.
Tu as trop de soucis. Tu as trop de soucis. Ce soir,
Nous sommes Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation, mais c'est affolant de voir Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation. Rendez-vous, rendez-vous. C'est comme on dit. Rendez-vous. Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation.
tu as trop de soucis. Tu as trop de soucis. Ce soir,
Nous sommes Nous sommes Nous sommes
وقت سريع، دقائق تاريخية، ابتسامة عريضة، فوز ساحق.
Up the Chelsea. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Let's win today.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome to the show. I am your host, Joey Wobbs, and I think we need to change the direction of this fucking show right now. My name is Joey Wobbs, and I think we need to change the direction of the show. Yes, sir, jump in, bro. We're doing something different. Come on, jump in, bro. We're gonna watch Mike's. We're gonna live watch Mike's right now. Let's live watch Mike's. That sounds like a way better idea than what I was gonna do. So jump in, yes, here. We're gonna live watch Mike's right now, bro.
in traffic.
Weird. I have to drink alcohol now. I have to drink alcohol to cope. Everyone's got a cup share. This is my cup share. I'm just watching my football club like this, yeah, and it's just getting penetrated. The flats are going mad every fucking time. Yes, you can tell. Cool. Cheers.
But Joe, you missed the maddest bit in the beginning. Go to the
Go
beginning.
back and watch this.
Yeah,
Carly,
yeah,
you
bro.
wanna start? We're changing the direction.
And
of
they're
this
gonna
show
remember
for a bit.
places.
We're gonna
my
watch
local
my
club
friend's
in
pain right now.
If West Ham didn't play in Newham, they would win the league.
Oh man,
Playing in Newham is like the least of our problems, right? You know it's bad when the best
brutal,
part is
Joey.
like
That's
you're in West Ham.
brutal.
You know, I actually had a good day today as well. I had a couple mentions of Back Again and stuff. Big up to the Back Again crew. That was surreal. Someone recognized me at the stadium today. So the guy that sits in front
What
of
is
me,
Tim Cahill?
I've known him for a while, but I've never talked to him. But he turned around
Bro,
and was like, you know what? I saw you in my
that
algorithm.
pic
yeah.
is
I saw
crazy.
you on my page, and I didn't realize you had a channel.
He looks
because I recognized
exactly
you from
like
the
Tim
bigger stuff, and I
Cahill.
was like,
Yes,
yeah,
I
that's
got
me.
the picture. You know, I got the
Tim
picture
Cahill.
somewhere. Let me see.
Crazy.
Us. Yeah.
Where's the
It's
picture, yo? Let me
insane.
I
find
was
the
having a good
picture
day,
of this.
but I knew West Ham were going to ruin it. Because what's the fucking point?
Let me
This is
find the
why.
picture.
Who wants it? Round 2, bro. I'm not asking any of you, man. I'm asking people associated with West Ham. Round 2, who wants it? Yes, these gloves are bigger than my hands. Of course they are. I'm a small human. But I think if I'm a small human, surely me versus David Sullivan is a good match. Me versus David Sullivan, that's a matchup. Surely I should be allowed to box him. How many punches would you give Sullivan? As much as I can. As much as I can. You can't be a midget and get finessed by a bald man for goodness.
Tell me that's not him.
You can't be a midget and get
the same guy we're watching right now.
You can't. But also what you can't do is also get dicked down by women, but also be lower, like smaller than me.
Oh man. Thank you everyone for joining us.
You'll be there.
We are starting the show by watching Mike's pain.
Go back to owning Ann Summers.
Oh, he's a
and fuck off out my club.
And Summers.
Fucking Tim Cahill.
Oh my God, Joey, I see it.
Send him the picture from earlier today.
I am clearly fine.
That is the picture.
When he was in the Everton.
By the way, to all the Tottenham fans in the chat, you thought it was bad, innit? You thought life was bad in football. Just watch my channel. If you think life is bad in football, then yeah, cool. Everyone's saying yes. Karen Brady.
I'm getting the Discord at 1 sec.
Apprentice, Lord Sugar, pre-cum, living slut.
Damn.
You stupid fucking whore. You dirty fucking slag.
All right. Jesus.
Bro, when
my guy Mike's
you deserve hell, Karen Brady. Take the
I'm
top
sorry it had to be him, but hey man, his pain is our joy.
Take the Lord Sugar penis out of you.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we're done here.
Yeah,
we're done.
Jesus
We're done here.
Hey, fellas, how we feeling, man? How we feeling?
What's it called?
I expect as many of you to join. I appreciate you all coming in.
Oh, of course, man. Hey, Joey, I only got a quick one, but I'd love to chat real quick.
Yeah, I was actually going to give you the floor, Carlito, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, of course. And well, hey, thanks, and we Raz, but I actually really like Joey. I watched some of your stuff, and the way you've grown is admirable, buddy. And I love some of the data stuff you do. Again, I give you shit, but you do a really good job, pal. So I wanted to give you your flowers.
I appreciate that, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. You know I respect you. But yeah, I want to discuss a couple players in particular. We'll get to Estavio, but one of the players I want to discuss was Tosin, and that was the snap of which he demanded possession out of himself and everybody in the back line, all four of them, including Kukurea coming to midfield. The ball was coming out of the defender's feet real quick, and it's a stark contrast to what happened against Palace. And I know Josh is young, and that's okay. I'm not shitting on Josh. He actually had a good game.
Yeah.
But in terms of possession, Tosin set such a strong tempo for the snappiness of the pass out of the back that it made everybody else elevate their level of snap. Essentially, I mean, this is what I kept seeing.
The quickness of the ball coming out of his feet.
It was all quick 1 and 2 touch, but it wasn't just the quickness of the 1-2 touch. It was the pace of the pass. It was the intentionality behind the pass. It was always a progressive pass. He very rarely went back to Robert Sanchez. He always wanted to go forward. And even when he went sideways, it was diagonal forward. So Tosin really set that tempo that, hey, we're not going to dick around with the ball. We're not going to wait. We're not going to hold it. We're really going to try and push these guys. I really appreciate that about him. The second player I'll get to is João Pedro. Because he used to play defensive midfielder, that means he can play everywhere across the back line. This guy can literally play 10 positions. In my opinion, he's the most versatile and effective player on Chelsea. The way he played today is just a microcosm of what he will become with Chelsea and in doses had at Brighton. I don't think he was utilized that well at Brighton because I don't think he was coached well enough at Brighton. But what he's going to be able to be at Chelsea is an absolutely incredible player. I see some type of greatness in this young man. He's 23. Keep in mind, he's not perfect. But there is something about him that is so devastating because he's so smart and so fast. He's got such a great touch, and he's so intelligent. He's got everything. And I think that Ancelotti's really going to see that with Brazil. And over the next 2 years, you're going to see an unbelievable player that should have cost a lot more than $50 million. Last thing I'll say is this, and this is something that Joey and I have debated about, but Joey's right about this. And although I'm on the fence a little bit, I can see the quality. Eusebio is a very good player. But my issue with Eusebio is that he is too small. Now, if we've got everybody, and I do mean Palmer, Javi Simmons, and Garnacho, who I like. I know a lot of people don't, but I do. I don't think Eusebio is a starter, at least not right now. But the trajectory of what I see for Eusebio Willian is Riyad Mahrez. Now, if you remember the season that they won the league for Leicester, Riyad Mahrez got Player of the Year for the Premier League. And then he got that, I think, $60 or $70 million move to Man City. And for me, he's actually one of the best players of the decade. Riyad Mahrez, although slight, was incredible at still utilizing all of his great qualities as a winger, his elusivity, his sneaky quickness, his two-footedness, and his ability to feint. He had a lot of feints. And I think that Eusebio Willian's ceiling, at least over the next couple of years, could be Riyad Mahrez. I just don't think he's there right now. I think people need to relax on demanding him to start because he's not a starter, but he eventually will be. But I see the quality, and Joey was more correct about this than I was. I thought he was going to be a lone player for the first year. I was wrong. Hand up. He does deserve to be on the team. He's not a starter. But there is greatness and symphonies in his boots in the next 3 to 4 years. You could definitely see an unbelievable player coming in fruition. It's just not going to happen right now. But I think
personally you're downplaying the whole thing right now. But I think he is on trajectory to be a very good player. And I think sooner rather than you think is my opinion on that. That's all.
I'm fine with being wrong about the timeline. I'm good with that. I mean, does that not? I mean, I always just want everything to just help Chelsea. If I'm wrong, I don't give a shit. It's fine.
Absolutely, 100% agree.
All right, so hey, I'll leave you with this, but I got to ask you this question before I go: is João Pedro the best player on this team?
I don't know. I can't really say that. It's too soon to too soon.
I know, but
no, it's a little too soon.
I'm looking at him as a complete player.
I just said too soon to answer that question, but I think I don't like pitting our player. That's the one thing that I will not do.
Either or thing.
One thing that I will not do is I will not pit our players against each other.
No.
I don't say, "Oh, Esteban is better than Gittins," even though he probably is.
I'm
not going to sit here and say that because he's still part of our team.
No. I'm just saying this is more about praising João Pedro than putting down Palmer is one of the reasons that we attracted.
But you could even argue that it's not even Palmer.
Yeah, you could say it's Reece James. You could say it's Caicedo. I mean, I get you.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the football team.
Oh, yeah. But you see also the beauty of how great our team really is and how great the sporting directors have done as a job. But I'll just leave you with this. I love the fact that we lost our quote-unquote best player today, and we didn't miss a beat. We actually played a little bit differently. We played quicker. We played more direct, and we were more dangerous in attack when João Pedro was playing the 10. And that is the beauty of this team and the team that we've built. Bring in Javi Simmons, bring in Garnacho, Joey Wobbs. You're doing great on your stream, buddy. And I hope you have a great Friday night, pal. Thanks for having me
bro.
on.
Have a good one.
See you, bud.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys.
All right.
All right. I knew I needed to get that out of the way before I really had full conversations with everybody else. So I'm glad I got that out of the way. Yasir, Lucas, CNAC. 1 second for you guys. 1 second.
Welcome.
Welcome to the show. So, my guys,
Hey.
how did we feel after that performance?
I'll start.
Great.
I think I kind of expected this in the Palace game. I kind of thought, if you really thought about the way we played in that in pre-season and everything, I thought maybe it would start like that, innit? But then when we didn't play the way, obviously we played the way we played in the Palace game, I knew that this was going to be one of them all-you-can-eat buffets, innit? You're just going to pull up, and this is going to help our confidence moving forward, unless we mess it up. Do you get it? You get it, unless we don't kind of keep doing the same thing that we did in the Palace game. You knew that that's the only way you'll leave in West Ham with no points in it. But we did everything we didn't do in the Palace game. We moved the ball faster. We also played two strikers. Palmer wasn't playing and all that. But bro, even seeing that the tossing passes, what I mean? The whole week everyone's talking about the centre back this and that. You saw Fofana.
You can tell though. I feel like that you can tell that there's an importance in that specific role in the center back. Do you agree? Would anybody disagree with what I'm saying now? That
Oh no, totally.
I feel like when Maresca brought that up and he was like, it's only these two that can actually do it. The rest of them can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
We were like, everyone was like, oh no. And then I was like, but I'm sitting here watching the games and I'm like, bro's right, bro. He brought up two examples. I went and watched the two fucking examples. The two examples were a game they played West at center back, and then the final. I went back and watched it.
You're right, because if you realize, even last season, every time, let's say it was Colwell, every time he made that forward pass, it'd be like Palmer on the half turn, and boom, we're on a counter.
Yep.
If you're not accurate, you're giving that ball away straight away. So it has to be someone who can see the pass and also is confident enough to make the pass, innit? And time it right.
100%. And yes, here there was a moment late in the game, right? Lucas probably already turned the game off. There's late in the game, right? Fizzed in the ball to Andre Santos at the top of the box one time, fizzed it into the box all the way up at the top of the box.
Yeah, I've seen that, and he goes all the way to him, and then he had the touch.
Everything. It caught from the back, front line, the middle, the back line, all the way down.
Joey, was it Agerd, whatever his name is? He tried to stick his leg out because he was too behind, and he was like, it was about timing, and also the plays that we have up there have a good first touch.
He saw it before the play, the ball even touched his foot. He saw the ball come across. He hits it all the way into Andre Santos, and I'm just like, okay.
Do you remember when Tosin made that pass to Neto?
I don't know what is.
Do you remember when Tosin hit the pass and he went to Neto?
Mm-hmm.
He panned the camera to him, and he was telling the lap, stay there. There was a point that I saw him telling the lap, you stay there, because even if someone else makes that run and leaves that space, I can find you, innit? And he saw it with even though it's not the same way, but he saw it when the lap got the ball for the Estevao assist. He held it up nicely, and our attack kept going. Usually that's where our attack would have broken down, because we wouldn't be able to find the wide player or the player coming close. So I feel like that's fine. But because I think that was just before you came, because remember on Lewis's stream, you came a bit later on, innit? We already scored a few. Everyone, a lot of people in the chat was stressed about us conceding early, and I was like, but we always start slow, because it's either we're playing a lower level opposition and they want to get onto us from minute one, or we're playing away And the way we do it is we kind of assess the situation and then slow it down to our tempo, and then we get control of the game, innit? But I was saying, just don't concede it, and then he just saw the rocket from back.
He could have saved it too if you actually like watch it back. He goes wrong hand.
He goes the right hand
He used
instead of
wrong
his
hand.
left.
No, he went wrong
Which
hand.
other goalkeeper used to
Yeah,
do that?
it was
There's a
because
goalkeeper that
it
used
was
to do that.
coming. It was
Was
going
it
across
was
to
it
his left side, and he tried to
Tried to go
block it with
wrong
his
hand
right.
for some reason. I don't know
yeah,
why.
wasn't
Bro,
it Kepa that used to do that?
I
Kepa used
lost
to
my
do that, innit?
shit in the
I
airport
don't
when I
know. I don't
saw that
remember
shit.
who it was, but Kepa, if it's Kepa that does it, he has too short of arms to even try that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he
I
has a blue
mean,
badge. He's allowed. You know what I mean? That's a goalkeeper, blood. He's allowed,
but
bro.
Sanchez is 6'6", and he had
Bro,
like his
you
left
got me
arm
twisted
is
with
right
your picture,
there.
bro. I'm talking. You got me twisted with your picture. I'm not even.
Bro, I don't care. I'm
Picture got
keeping
me
it. I don't
twisted.
care,
I'm sitting
man.
here watching the check
I
helmet
don't
on
care. I don't
Sanchez.
care.
It got me twisted, bro. I'm not
Joey,
even.
you know I don't give a shit. Right?
I know. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying.
keep it.
I'm
But
just
no,
telling.
like he needs to go. Like, thank you for the Club World Cup and all that shit, but he needs to go. We also need another center back. Like
He's gonna be the demise of this football club.
he is. That's why I don't believe we're gonna win the. I don't believe we're going to win the league this year, just because of the fact that we don't have a center back, and we because Colwell is a huge miss, and the fact that we don't have a goalkeeper who can like don't do dumb shit like what Robert does. I mean, it's and also the fact that I've said this in the group chat a lot of times, but the fact that we only had 3 weeks off, we're jumping into a high intensity season where we're going to have a lot of games. That's a recipe for a lot of muscular injuries where it's going to be groin, hamstring, or whatever. So, like I'm already mentally prepared to see like results, kind of like seeing that Palmer missing a game because of a groin strain and all this stuff. Like it's gonna be a normal occurrence this season for us, unfortunately. But the differences between this year and last year is the quality and the IQ are all across the field is up another level. Like you saw a kid in Esteval just come into the game, and then also we saw like the rotation of Joao Pedro going into midfield to get the ball and to bring it into attack. Like it was just like it's different than what we are used to seeing, but also the effectiveness, the IQ of everybody knowing what to do and expecting your teammate to be where you're supposed to be compared to last year where we had, characters like Noni, and yes, we had characters like my boy Nico Jackson fucking it up. And some of those chances that we saw today, like they wouldn't have passed it. Shout out to you, Lucas, because I know you have a lot to say on that. But I'm gonna let you have your
Oh,
piece
we
first.
left the best for last, my G
I know.
Lucas. We left the best for last. At
Yeah.
Lucas.
First of all, how's it
I
going,
know you
guys?
only watched probably like an hour of the fucking game.
No, I watched until like the 83rd minute or so,
Oh, okay.
and then I was like, it's like 5-1.
I was like an hour in, we were 5-1 up. So I mean, at that point,
yeah, I could see like they were just passing the ball around and stuff. Like I knew it was over.
we kind of
But
slowed the game down
I'm
after
gonna
that.
I'm gonna say something kind of controversial. I think personally, I don't even think we had our best game, even
Nah,
though
we
we won
didn't.
5-1.
No,
I
we
feel
didn't.
like a lot of the goals that we scored were off like set pieces, off individual brilliance, and just mistakes that we capitalized on. The first 12 to 13 minutes or so, I thought we were very open. I think Enzo and Caicedo, they were playing too far from each other. And I think Caicedo sometimes, like, he lets the center backs do, like, dictating of the play and start from the back. And I feel like the midfielders need to be the ones dictating the tempo of the game more. And I feel like they need to come out and ask for the ball more at times.
Agreed.
Because it's like, remember when we had Tuchel and it was just like that U-shaped football, or it was like the three center backs are passing the ball around, and it's just like the midfielders are so high up the pitch where there's a huge gap, right? That if they get dispossessed, they get a counter and they get scored on. So like I feel like in the beginning of the game, like Enzo, like he was way too far forward. And I think as the game kind of went on,
after we conceded the first goal. I think Enzo kind of started receiving the ball more. Caicedo started to improve, and from then on we started kind of like linking up play a lot better, and we capitalized on some of the mistakes. I think set pieces today, like shout out to the coach, because last season we didn't score any goals from set pieces barely. And today was it 2-3 goals we scored from set pieces.
3.
So
Yeah, we scored our yearly set pieces.
But we also have better fucking targets now, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
We just have better targets now, bro. Like, you having Pedro and the lap in the box, like, you're gonna cause problems. Like, there's too many big targets in the box at that point. And João Pedro, bro, he's so underrated aerially. Like,
he is,
bro. Like, every time I watch this guy, it's like, bro, what is the weakness? Like, can we talk about, like, what are you trying? Like, what is the weakness with you, bro? Like, you run in behind. You don't run in behind enough, maybe. But outside of that,
I think João Pedro, Joe, he's one of like those rare players that like the late bloomers, where they just start like getting a different. Like, you remember like when Kane first started out, like he went to like the championship, he played for like several seasons until he finally, Pochettino kind of like brought him in, developed him a little bit, and then he just started like smashing it up, right? And again, he was there for like 3 years, like playing around in the championship and like lower leagues. No one really gave him anything, and then he just had his opportunity and exploded. And then again, there's better examples like Vardy and stuff like that are much older and stuff. But I think he's one of those players. Again, he was not this good at Brighton, as we all remember. Like he was playing more as a 10, of course. But I don't remember this at Brighton. I watched a lot of Brighton because I liked the way they played football. They were a lot more direct or fast in comparison to a lot of other teams in the Premier League. But he was not this good. Maybe it was because he was playing with Welbeck. He was playing as more like a 10-second striker. So we didn't actually see.
I mean, that's what he was today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's still killing it, right? And as
what
far
I
as
mean, bro, something about, and you know what he says too in every interview. If you've noticed, every interview he's just like, "I'm playing with better level players."
Yeah.
I saw
that.
He says, "I'm just playing with better players." And it's like that; those level of better players have made me better. It's like,
but it's the IQ, bro. Like you see, like the way he's linking up with these guys, and it's like, bro, Jesus, like he's gone up a level, and it's just like I didn't even see this for Brazil when he was playing.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Something clicked, bro. Something clicked with this guy where it's like he's just playing, and it doesn't matter who he's playing with. It's kind
of like Cole Palmer when he came in at Chelsea. Like no one expected anything from him. And it just clicked right away. Like he knew exactly like who to make the
bro.
Palmer's a little bit different though.
The fact that it's a complete package, bro. That's the weird part about it.
Yeah.
That's the part that keeps on getting me twisted. It's all right. Yeah. Normally, and I said it earlier. It's like, all right, bro. All right, where do I see the weakness here? He's 2-footed. He wins his aerial duels. He strikes the ball really well. He dribbles the ball really well. He passes the ball really well. He holds up the ball really well. Like, bro, he's not giving us a weakness. There's not a weakness there. Nobody thought he could hit the ball the way he can hit the ball. He's hitting the ball fucking well. Like, bro, he hit the ball from like 35 yards. Nobody thought any otherwise because we were like, if he can hit, why not?
Yeah, I didn't see
a shot from 35 yards. Nobody said a damn thing about it because everyone was like, "He's him right now. Why not?"
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see this. I didn't see this current version of Pedro going. That's why I was just like, "Yeah, let's ask for 80 for Nico Jackson. I'm shameless. Like, fucking pay me. I don't care. Like, I mean." I like the kid, but hey, man, we got better. Like you're telling me, like Pedro does everything that Jackson does, but a level better. And then on top of that, he scores.
Like he went back in a couple of plays. I don't know if you saw that, right? Like I don't know how much of the game you saw. Like he was going into midfield, like tackling people. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's everything.
Yo.
He comes back and makes a tackle. He's the one starting the break, and he's the one ending the break.
It's crazy.
It's like, bro, The last time I seen somebody move like this, that was Brazilian with 9.
Don't do it.
That's what it was. Because
Don't
he
do
would
it.
be one guy who would start
Don't
his own
time
break
it on.
and end the own break in the same fucking motion. In his athleticism, physicality, ball striking, all the things we needed in that position. Brings it all. Here's the thing, right? He can't do that without Delap. Because in a back five, right, the one thing that I can say is when he makes the run to occupy 2 men, it's not as good as Delap. Delap is that type of player. I said it on Jimmy's stream. Delap is a kind of Giroud. He's a Giroud type player. He's gonna make runs that are selfless runs. He knows if I make this run, you got space behind me. If I make this run, you make. Bro, we started doing Arsenal tactics in the goal in corners. We started doing Arsenal tactics.
We didn't have that element last year.
I beg you guys, go watch the fucking goals. The lap is on the goalkeeper. I beg you, go watch.
No, yeah,
He's
saw
on the
it.
Yeah, and what about the Cucurella one?
Cucurella one was he occupied the goalkeeper, and then Joao came from the backside and headed it over.
The only
I forgot
one
who
he didn't
headed
do
it
it
over.
for was the fucking the Caicedo goal. That's the only one he didn't.
Because it looked like a carbon copy when Chalobah got the 5th, and I was just like, "What the hell is going on?"
That's what I'm saying. The lap do the dirty work that sometimes strikers need to do for others to be successful. Like sometimes that's the case with strikers, bro. Like he does. And in my opinion, I wanted him to stay on longer. That way he could have.
Yeah, he deserved. He was one of the ones who deserved the goal.
I wanted him to get a goal because his game went unnoticed. His hold up, the things that he was doing his just motion in and around the box to create space for others.
Yeah. So you know what it is, Joey? I've seen what I've noticed as well is when João Pedro drifts left, right, or even short, Delap still occupying the centre backs.
Yeah,
keeps trying to occupy the centre backs, which is a lot of people are just expecting to see goals from him, and also I don't really expect a lot of goals from him because we might start João Pedro and not him consistently. He's not our main striker, innit? So as long as and this is the thing you and I used to speak to when we were linked to him. Remember when we used to do those shows? Yeah, it was about what is he going to offer us if he's not going to score goals. If he allows the team to play better football, then it's already a W. As long as he keeps scoring goals at it, as long as the goals keep coming, he's all right.
Yes, you're actually explaining how France. One of the reasons why France won the World Cup was because Giroud. He didn't score a single goal, by the way.
Not one.
But his presence allowed everyone else to play better. And now he was one of the biggest reasons why they won the World Cup. Benzema, they had Benzema, that all these other guys, but Giroud was the guy that ended up occupying the space that allowed Mbappe, Dembele, all these other guys to kind of, do their thing.
Yeah, so him and Conte definitely. Yeah, him and Conte definitely were the unsung heroes in that World Cup because Conte allowed Pogba to have free reign to just go anywhere, and also
he would be there to cover him.
Exactly. And then Giroud, all he did was just put
one mistake. If Pogba made a mistake, Conte was there to cover him.
Yeah,
like that's what it was. Like there was a reason. Football still is a simple game in the end. Like if you understand the simple aspects of what certain people are supposed to do, and what your role actually is for the team will always be successful, regardless on what your performance on the goals were, or GA and all this. Because this GA era that people speak about, and people speak, and I got an argument earlier about this, and I can't believe I'm having arguments about Didier Drogba on game week 2. But people are telling me, oh, Chris Wood had 13 more goals, and Chris Wood tied Didier Drogba. Yeah. Congratulations! How many finals goals did Chris Wood score? Huh? Because I know Didi has 10 final goals.
This is why I think
anyone asks Cristiano Ronaldo who's the most important player that he played with at Real Madrid, he'll say Benzema. Because even though Benzema wasn't always scoring 30 goals a season and stuff like that, some seasons he would have like 12, 15 goals. But what he did for Cristiano Ronaldo that allowed him to score the amount of goals that he did, he even explained it's like, oh, bro, without Benzema, the link-up play, like what he did overall in occupying center backs and stuff like that, it allowed him to go up a different level, you know?
They
Because
don't
even
win
with
3
Higuain,
straight UCLs
as
without
good
him.
with Higuain as opposed
Exactly.
to Benzema. So
Exactly.
And he still
This is my
scored
point.
like
My
nearly
point in the end
500
is
goals,
this,
by
right?
the
My
way.
point in the end,
Yeah,
just to cap it off, is that Delap is going to have an important role in this team this year, regardless if João Pedro is the star or not. Okay, regardless if João Pedro ends up being the star of this team, like the star that pops out of this team, Delap is going to have a very important role to play this year, like a very important role. Like if you guys don't see it yet, I beg you, just watch Delap's movement and when you're not, because people are so focused on the ball all the time, right? Like when you're watching the game, a lot of the times you're focused on the ball. You don't watch everything else that's going on around you. And hey, I'm a victim of that. Everyone should be a victim of that because that's what you should be focused on. But if you watch the game again and you watch it and you just watch it in one mind, what are you watching? I'm watching Delap's movement for the next 15 minutes while we have the ball. So the ball comes out, we got the ball, Tosin has the ball. Where's Delap moving? Bro, for 10 minutes I watched Delap in this game because we were already up to 2 or 3 goals at that point. Some of the hold-up play and some of the movement to be able to find himself into the pockets, just holding himself in the pocket. Ball gets fizzed into him. He holds the ball up, lay off. Holds the ball up, lay off. Just doing this job. Run the channels. The ball gets hit in the channels, hold the ball up. Like, these are simple things that you don't see, like, you expect from these strikers, what we expect from these types of strikers all the time. Bro, we weren't actually getting all of that from Nico Jackson. Like
if you remember last season, yeah, sorry, Joey, a lot of the times the ball used to go in the box and he used to just bounce back.
Mm-hmm.
So what I mean by that is it goes towards our attack, but then it never really sticks. It never stays around there, especially if you cross the ball or even fizz it. Yes, Jackson had a good touch on that, but it wasn't. It was more of the link up on the floor, whatever, that kind of thing, innit? As soon as the ball was in the air, that's a different story.
Yeah.
So now it's good that we were able to keep it there and then obviously do our.
You don't have that problem anymore now with both of our strikers. If you put the ball up in the air to either Delap or João Pedro, they're chesting it down and keeping it close for the most part. Like Delap has his moments where it gets a little iffy on his touch, but for the most part, he's pretty damn good. Like
His touch is only iffy when
his touch is pretty good for a big guy. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Also, when he mistimes his run, when he mistimes his run and then realizes, you know what, I'm gonna have to go the other way around. That's kind of when he messes up. But when he's actually ready,
the fact that he mistimes it. It's the fact that he runs into the wrong space. He runs into the wrong space. That's the problem that Nico has to learn as a striker, because like he's able to like come collect the ball and pass it off to someone, and then when he's running to try to receive it in the box, it's like when you need him to be front side, he's on the back side, and then vice versa, And trust me, you guys, I've had.
Well, we never need him on the backside. That's the problem. There's always somebody else on the backside there. He's just there with him.
I never my issue with Jackson was always his runs away from the box were alright, as in midway on the pitch and everything that center of the pitch. He used to make the right runs and whatever. It's when he was running in the box or just outside towards the box is when it just was never the same. Do you know what I mean? And those are things you can't necessarily teach a striker, bro. That's the problem. Because he's a winger that's playing up front, he's just doing what he thinks is right. Do you get it? Even if you coach it to him, it's not natural. Do you get it? It's not he doesn't have that instinct. He doesn't think that this is where the ball might fall, or you know what, let me go in the back post this time and not to the near post. And he doesn't know that. Do you get it? Even his body positioning, his ball striking, like anticipation of where the ball's gonna be, or when the ball's coming towards him. Okay, I need to put my body like this, so when I hit the ball, I'm hitting it with full force, or that kind of thing. He's not thinking of that. This is,
Well,
and my thing with the Delapia thing is, I think even if João Pedro doesn't play for whatever reason, we have a competent guy that can actually play there. And my thing with Delap was,
And you
cool,
can
he
play
can
a
hold up the
style
ball
that fits this league.
because he can do both. Like,
Mhm.
really and truly, yeah, it's a blessing to have João Pedro. But Delap can actually do both because he can hold up the ball and he can run in behind.
Mhm.
A lot of strikers can't do what Delap does in terms of the attributes that he has.
The tools.
Yeah, look at like Gyökeres.
Lucas
He
is
can run in
very,
behind as much
Lucas
as
was
he
very
likes.
high on the lap. Lucas
Yeah,
was
but
very
this is the
high.
thing, yeah, Joey. Yeah, look at Gyökeres. He can run all he wants in behind, but he can't do the hold up play like that. And you can see it
Not
when
like
you
him. Not like him.
Gyökeres
when
has the
you look
touch of a
at
pedophile,
Not like
man.
him,
Like
bro. He does not have the tools.
bro.
He does not have the tools hold up right wide like the lap
yeah,
does.
the finishing, we might have to find that out in it. But we've seen
We'll see.
that
We'll
he
see what
can.
he can
The
do
finishing
finishing wise,
is
bro. We've only seen him against Manchester United, and Delit pushed him around for fucking.
Delap, like for me, like Delap is like one of those old school strikers, but he also like he's actually very technically sound. Like, sure, his touch is not like João Pedro's, but in comparison to like Chris Wood and these type of guys, like
majority
that
of the
also
league,
classic nines, like other classic nines, it's much better than
Mhm.
all of these guys. And like his crossing is underrated, his passing is underrated as well. For me, he's like one of the complete strikers in the Premier League. I was very high on him, like Joey said, like I wanted him and I wanted Mateta because I'm more like physical strikers, right? Because I just felt like these technically gifted strikers in this era are trash, right? So
Yeah.
for me, like I want like João Pedro has been a big surprise. Like I'm shocked at how well he's doing. I did not expect this from him, and I think he's jumped up a different level, like we mentioned before. I just want to say something very quickly about Steven, Joey. I
that
actually
was the
think
next subject. That was the next subject before we close this out. Anyways.
Yeah,
you can head us off.
Yeah, so for Esteban, I thought he was good. I wouldn't say he was the man of the match for me. I think there were a couple plays in the game that he tried to like spin someone in the midfield and try to do like these tricks and flicks in the midfield, and he got dispossessed twice. And in the Premier League, that can punish you. I think for the first goal, he was one of the big reasons why we conceded the first goal, where he got dispossessed. I think it was a Chalba or Caicedo, and then they ran through them, and then Paqueta shot from deep, and they scored. But he's gonna learn very quickly. Like these tricks, like you can do it, but in the Premier League, in central spaces, like if you do that, you can get killed. So if you're gonna do it, you better execute it properly.
Yeah, I think it's not even an execution thing. I just think it's a positioning thing, like you said. I think that it's in those inside spaces, and especially going inside, like you're flicking it inside. Like if you flick it outside, the likelihood that it goes out of bounds if it fucks up is it's not very high likely.
Yeah.
Like if he positioned his body, Lucas, and he flicked that ball outside boot going towards the sideline, that whole play doesn't happen. You see what I'm saying? Sure. So it's just, in my opinion, it's just he'll learn. Like it's a learning curve in the end. In the Brazilian league, that probably can come off once in a while. In this league, you can't. You can't go. You can't have that ball go back inside because that's where most of the players in football are, and that's because teams in the Premier League want to pack the midfield, so everything's in the middle. Everybody's in the fucking middle. That's the problem with this league. Everybody's in the fucking middle, bro.
This is the first time he's actually playing in a possession-based system because Palmeiras, they don't really play possession. Mm-hmm. It's more transition. So, a lot of the games, it's very open, back and forth, and it's very intense.
See, Randolph, I don't actually believe this. I don't actually believe that. See, I've watched him enough. Yeah.
He's got the IQ. He doesn't have to
plays with a low enough center of gravity where he's not going to be just pushed, bro. I'm telling you this right now. Bro, the most pit bull fuckers in this that you'll ever play football against are short dudes. Okay, when you play against short dudes that can play short, can play on balance, and that's what this kid can do. He plays on balance all the time. It's never that was the problem with Nani. Nani plays off balance. He's always moving off balance. Every movement that he makes is very.
He's never in control of the ball, man. He's never in control of the ball, bro.
But that's
ever.
That's the thing. It's I don't want to kill Nani in this moment, but the kid is unbalanced when he's moving the ball. When he's on the ball, you can see that his movements are powerful, so he can move. Every movement is powerful. With Nani, you see it's touch on his toes, touch on his toes. So you're never actually on balance. This kid is on balance all the time. Okay, so he could shoot at any point. So he can make the pass at any point. He doesn't have to settle himself to make the pass because he's on balance at any point. When you're balanced, you can move and turn and pass and shoot at any point. If you're off balance, you can't do shit. You can't do shit. When you off balance and you shoot, where does the ball go? Fucking to the moon.
You know what it is, Joey, as well, yeah?
Where does the ball go? Not where you want it to go.
You know what it is?
That's the point.
This is the thing, Joey, yeah? You know, as a winger, when you're facing a fullback, you wait for them to plant their foot.
Mm-hmm.
You wait for them to, because the minute you move, they're unbalanced. By the time they start to realize that you've left, you get left behind. And it's similar as a winger. You want to be on your toes. Because if you react to something else, you're ready. You're already ready to go. So to see that he's always ready to go. And I think with him, it's more, he does the flicks and stuff because he want to catch people on transition.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to catch you while you're still walking.
He wants things to happen, bro.
Exactly.
Like he doesn't want you to sit there and think about what he's going to do. He's gonna go. Like
you're closing him down.
I'm getting past you now. I'm not waiting to like get you square. I'm because that's what these wingers like to do. That's like a Mahrez, and I don't like the comparison with Mahrez. Like I don't. I think it's more Robinho than Mahrez, if you want my honest opinion. Like, except this kid's a church kid, and Robinho was in the fucking favelas doing whatever the fuck he was doing. Okay, but if you want my honest comparison, it's more Robinho than it is anybody, in my opinion. Like it's like Robinho, early Lucas, like Lucas and early San Paulo Lucas.
Yeah,
you remember them days? That kid was just a direct monster, eating up ground, fucking taking shots from everywhere. Like he was a direct monster, and this kid scored twice as many goals as Lucas. So it's not even a comparison. Like what the level that this kid really is. Like and that's the thing. That's why I only can use Robinho because of the level of what he was at that age. Like because I remember I was one of the biggest Robinho fans that there was at the time. He just made bad move after bad move after bad move. That's all it was with Robinho. He just made bad moves always. Everything that he did was a bad move. The city move, all of it. Just a spiral of bad moves. This kid, he just sits. He doesn't even think. It's oh, there's a guy behind me here. There's a guy behind me here. Oh, I could flick this ball over his head, go around him, and just go. That's all he ever wants. He just wants to go, and that's the beauty of the kid. He plays fearless. Like, I don't want anything to stop the way that he plays football. Because every time he touches the ball, I'm like, I don't even care that shit happened.
Sure, you know why I like Maresca? That like, and you had told me this way back when, like when I asked you, of like, oh, is this guy like a Pep regen that, like, he wants to like make his wingers robotic? You're like, no, he actually lets his wingers play, because what Pep would do is every time someone would lose the ball, he would get pissed at him. That's why a lot of these guys like Savio, like freaking, Grealish, all these guys, they became pass back merchants because he wouldn't allow them to do what they needed to do, which is like dribble past their man and do like play risky, man. Like he would put them in chains, right? And at least with Maresca, at least so far, like he's been a lot more like, listen, do your thing. He did it with Nani. Like Nani was never like, as bad as he was, he let him dribble past players, and he would lose the ball as many times as possible and whatever, be frustrating as hell. Like, that's what you need to do with someone like Estevão, because he's so young, and you need to let these guys, like, have an imagination, right? Again, he's coming from a team that played transition football. this is new to him. He's playing possession. It's a lot slower, build up and all that stuff. So we'll see how he adapts. But so far, he's been very impressive in the first couple games that I've seen. I thought he would, need some time to adapt the physicality of the league, but obviously not because, and I disagree with Carlito. He was saying earlier that, he should be a bench. I think he should be a starter. I'm not even joking. I think him and Neto are already our best wingers because Gittins looks a lot more raw than Esteban does.
Yeah,
Gittins
I agree. I agree, and it's not anything. I think Gittins is going to get his opportunities, and I think he'll grow in those opportunities, especially on the left. I just think where he is at this current moment could be a marker of what our needs actually are. Like, we don't actually need another winger. Like, people need to actually – I wish people would grasp it. We don't actually need another winger. With Cole Palmer and getting Xavi Simons and having João Pedro, we don't actually need another winger. We don't even need another attacker after Xavi Simons. That's the honest opinion. Like we could do so many other things right now, and I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this. But go get Roger Mora. Go get Roger Mora.
That guy's cold, bro.
Go get Roger Mora. I mean, it's gonna be that's a market opportunity. That's a market. He's 18 years old. He plays football like nobody else plays football. Like, he plays football without no fear. He just wants to play. He plays football like not fuck. I know, Keyshawn, you're laughing at me. I hate this kid because I don't think he's as good as like the Quendas and the Fernandezes. But in the 10, when I watched him, I was like, okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. But
I can see the hype with Quenda, by the way. I can see the hype with Quenda. I could see it.
You see Quenda now? You see Quenda now?
I've seen a couple moments from him. I'm like, you know what? This guy's he's not an idiot. He knows how to play football. Mm-hmm. Like, he's not one of those headless chicken wingers, Like, he actually knows like when to make the pass, make the cross, make the runs. Like,
no,
he actually knows how to play football.
Quenda's ready right now for this football team.
He is.
He's actually ready right now for this football team. Yeah. Like we. That's the reason why I say so. I've been sticking to my point in this.
He's better than Gittins, bro.
He's better than bro. Not even that. Not even that. He's good enough to take Neto off of his spot because he has the work rate to go back and forth too. Like the kid played fucking wingback. Okay.
Yeah.
And he's not a wingback. He is not a fucking wingback. He is as good of a winger as there is in Europe at this current moment. Like quality on the ball type of intelligence that you need as a winger. The trickiness as a winger. He doesn't have.
He's spacey,
he doesn't have
but he's not like a dope,
moves, though. He doesn't have 15 moves. It's an efficiency of 4 or 5 different moves that he's gonna get by you with, and the quality of ball that the kid has is in my opinion. Like, you put him on the left, like that left foot on the left going down the byline, you're talking problems all day. Kid, all day problems. All day gonna give you problems.
Yeah, he has pace, man. Like, it's rare to have pacey wingers that are actually intelligent in football these days. You look at Doku and these wingers that are like absolutely dreadful.
Giovanni Quenda, the winger from he plays winger now at Mateus Cunha. So I don't know why you're Amarin, just because Amarin didn't rate him as a winger. Aaron played a 16-year-old player. That's what you should be looking at. Not the fact that he played wingback, because you had 3-4 other wingers. He played a 16-year-old, 17-year-old player. That's not me looking at it because he's playing against grown men. And then I watched him in the Euros, the best player in the U21s. He was the best player in the U21. 18 playing U21s, not 24, 23 fucking Woltemade in fucking Harvey Elliott playing in U21s, 18 playing in U21s, looking like the best player in that tournament. This kid is where we need to be at. This is what we need to focus on. That's why I said we don't need one. We good with who we have. Develop Gittins, give Esteval more run. We see what he can do. There's no reason to put the handbrake on. That's my point. If we get another winger, we're putting the handbrake on. There's no need for that. There's no need for that with this kid. There's no need to put the handbrake on with this kid. And that's the biggest point that I need to say. If you put the handbrake on this kid, you're just making you're fucking it up. Gittins, bro, you guys are jumping the gun with Gittins. All y'all motherfuckers jumping the gun with Gittins. They're jumping the gun. You're
36 games. 36 games.
Bro, he's gonna play football, bro. He's gonna play football. He's gonna play football. That's all it is. He's gonna play football. This time you're lucky because you kept yourself in the right because you were like last time you were like, oh, I didn't put myself in the position to win this because I let the bet be all games. This time you said Prem games. I noticed that shit.
Hey, listen. Nani Madueke scored 7 goals in the Prem last year, man. Like he needs to score at least 10, man.
Bro, you guys with Gittins. You guys are making things too much with Gittins, bro. You're making things too much.
It's because of the price, man. It's because of the price. It's because the
It's cool. It's cool,
he's the
bro.
only left winger we
He just
have.
got here. He'll be fine, bro. He'll be fine. He's a very direct winger himself, bro. Because he's a very streaky winger as well. So once he starts scoring, he's gonna fucking. He can't
score. He can't score well. I know that.
Once he starts scoring, he's gonna keep scoring. That's the thing with him. Like that's the one thing with.
By the way, Joey, you know you're talking about the handbrake thing. Yeah, I think him playing Esteval today. It was weird because remember he spoke about Esteval on the press conference.
He rates him, bro.
Because none of us actually knew about Palmer being potentially injured from the Palace game, which we found out earlier today after the game. Yeah. So
Palmer was injured last game. You hear him say that? He was injured against Palace.
Yeah, he said he had a groin issue, whatever, but he wanted to play.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably one of the reasons why he said that he can see Esteval starting this game.
Mm-hmm.
But then maybe when Palmer was like, okay, cool, I can feel something like that.
Yeah,
but then
he warmed up and he didn't. Yeah, it's a groin issue.
Actually, just turn around and say, you know what, this is your debut.
The worst part about groin issues, bro, is you can't do nothing but rest on it. You can't do anything. Literally, you can't do shit.
Yeah,
you know
but
what's funny,
the good thing was seeing him just bringing on Esteval and giving him his debut. That was lit because he was like, okay, he does trust him. It's not a vibe thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I personally thought that he would get the start based off of how bright he was in the first game. Like when he came on, he just looked so bright. Like he brought an energy to the team that we just didn't have. We didn't have that energy in the team. And he has that spark, bro. It's like it's a spark, right? As soon as you see that man running, he ran past one, he ran past 2 guys. Everyone crashed the box.
You know what it is, Joey? The close
Everyone
control.
crashed the box. Did you see it? Everyone crashed the box. The ball went by. There was 3 men in the fucking box. Like when we have 3 men in the box. When's the last time we had 3 men in the box? Yes, here. When's the last time?
I don't know.
Bro, Nico Jackson's never in the fucking box. That's the point. The kid went by the guy. We had 3 men in the box. Like this.
Mm-hmm.
We got fucking Manchester United fans in here telling us to calm down. We cool.
Yeah, but Cunha, you know who Cunha is? Yeah, that's that Naccellini guy. That's that Naccellini guy. We don't fall for this.
With Stable, the close control. I don't think a single winger in this league has the close control that this kid has, and that makes him deadly because like it's like glued to his feet, bro. I'm not comparing guys, but it's like Messi when like he was coming out, like it was just so close, and it was just like he can dribble, he can go one way or the other way, he can make a pass, like it's
this
so
is
unpredictable.
The one, man. This
it's
is
like
the one.
glued.
This is the one, man. This is the kid. This is a kid
like how
that I don't. This is a kid that you Yamal's turning into that diva. You
Mhm.
know, he got the diva on it. He got the diva. The I'm on the boats and I'm with these chicks and all that. And you got this kid.
Yeah, he looks like he's going the Robinho path. Yeah, Joe, he's going the Robinho path. You know, let's
He's gonna
hope
be
that this guy
Ronaldinho. He's
stays on
gonna be
his path.
Ronaldinho. Bro.
Pastor's son.
Bars.
The pastor's son, bro. I'm just saying.
God, bro.
I'm just
Listen,
saying.
just
There's
ball
something
out and go
there.
church, bro.
Bro,
We're chilling.
bro, you just look at him, and he's so innocent. You just like he looks innocent, bro, and you just want him to just everything. You want him to have everything in the fucking world. Like you look at the kid, like you look at this kid, and you look so innocent. This giant.
I know he doesn't even. He doesn't even look like he's Brazilian, bro. I'm like, bro, 18-year-old Brazilians, we're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this.
He's like, there's no way this kid's Brazilian.
Joey's
like,
acting like
no fucking
he's
RSM in
busting
the
the
chat
boots.
saying, look, Lucas, there's the Brazilians that are in the favelas, and then there's the Brazilians that are at church. You know,
He's
this.
not a
You have
João Pedro
family- You
Brazilian.
probably have family members that are like this. And Britt Lucas is like, yeah, I got a couple cousins that are like this.
Yeah, it's a couple. But they're boring.
Yeah.
And
Man said he's look every time he looks at Esteban, he looks at Puss in the Boots. You know.
bro, it's like Kaká, man. Kaká was like this, like humble.
That's
like,
how,
nice.
dude. That's exactly how Kaká was when you.
Bro.
Thank you, Lucas. This is exactly how Kaká was. When Kaká was coming up, he was just like this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, fucking smile on his face.
He didn't
fucking
swear.
player, and there was nothing in the world that was going to stop him from playing football the way that he wanted to play football.
Yeah.
Nothing. There was nothing. No coach. No nothing. You were going to play football like the way that Kaká wanted to play football. Get the ball to his feet. He's going to create for you. That's it. Put some defenders behind him because he ain't tracking back. But fucking put the ball at his feet. That's it. That's it. And what's this kid's name? Yasir.
Is it Rabaj?
Rabaj.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Rabaj.
Yeah.
No, I mean, bro. At this current moment, football VAR, he only costs us $30 million. He has to hit quite a few fucking targets for them to get the other 25. It's a 30 plus 25 deal.
Oh man, Kaká. She still divorced him, bro. Oh my god. Oh man.
Yeah, I remember that.
She said he was too perfect for her, man. That's why she divorced him.
Yeah, I remember that shit. You remember this shit? This shit was crazy. He was the most perfect man ever, and she still divorced him. That's why you don't trust these hoes, my friend. That's why you don't trust these hoes.
Hendrick is heading towards a different path, bro.
Yeah,
that guy's wife is the devil, man.
Bro, Hendrick. The reason why Hendrick showed up with his wife. Esteval showed up with his fucking pastor dad. There's a difference, okay? There's a fucking difference. All right?
Yeah.
There's a difference. You know what Esteval's going to do now? He's going to eat his mom's cooking. That's what he's going to do. That's after this game, he went to go eat his mom's cooking. That's what he just did. Esteval, Hendrick, he got takeout with his plastic bitch. That's the difference. That's the difference. You see? You see the difference? That's the difference right there. He went, Esteval went home and ate what a paella, son, with his mom's paella.
But you listen, like the thing with the hype and stuff like a lot of these guys, they come out of Brazil, they have a lot of hype. Like Neymar, he lived up almost to the hype, but of course he didn't really get to like the Ballon d'Or level and stuff like that. Didn't win the World Cup and all those things, but he was as good as advertised. But again, he got to a point that it was just like, like I'm too good for this, And he started out at 17. He was already arrogant. Neymar, like he was already arrogant. Like he was an asshole at 17. He thought he was the shit. I don't remember if you guys remember, right? Like, do you guys remember how much hype this kid had at 17, 18? Neymar? Like, I don't know if you guys remember, like 09, 2010.
I was there.
Bro, it was insane. it was insane. The hype though, like the hype was like something out of this world, and like he was in all the commercials. He had all the deals. So when he came to Europe, like he was the shit. So when he came to Barcelona, playing with Messi and stuff like that, like Esteban, he has the hype, but again, he's kind of like doing his own thing and kind of like
but
know,
Lucas,
you know,
Lucas, how many years did Neymar play in fucking
3 years, 3 years? Yeah,
it's I played 1.5.
Listen, I gotta go, man. Big up, Joey.
Yeah, we're gonna close out here in a second.
Lucas and Kishan, man. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure. Big up.
Big up, bro. Keyshawn, before we close out here, let me
You
know
guys hear me?
What you thought of this performance, and speak your talk. What you want to just talk about? Whatever you want to talk about, go for it, bro.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Because I was just going in and out. But yeah, bro, as far as like what you guys were talking about with Val, I'm trying to think on the Brazil roster besides Rodrigo or maybe Silvinho, like who really better than him on the wings? Like we already have one of Brazil's. Oh yeah, Rafinha too.
Yeah, it's Rafinha, Vinny, unfortunately.
Yeah. Right.
And at this rate, Rodrigo probably ain't gonna get picked because this kid, the way this kid's moving, he might not get picked.
He's going to be on the team. I think the kid's gonna play a little bit in the World Cup for them. I'm not gonna lie. I think someone who thinks they're gonna be on that team is gonna be left off.
I would not be surprised.
Like this kid, like you see it. We see how he just beat like 3 guys just instantly, like off instinct. Like he didn't overthink. He didn't take time to like make another touch and dribble. You know, like this kid, it's all instinct. Like it's just automatic with him. It's amazing.
Yeah, right now the starters are Rafinha and Vinny. Those are the starters for Brazil.
Neymar will probably be 10. So
yeah, and they'll probably put Neymar in the 10.
Drop Pedro probably
at this rate, at the way that fucking Coutinho's moving, bro, I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up getting called up too.
Drop Pedro probably the striker. Yeah.
Yeah. João Pedro, Richarlison will be the 2.
I don't want that guy.
Dang, bro's moving, bro. You seen that goal last week?
Yeah, but I don't trust that guy, man.
Yeah, Lucas, you fucking.
I do not trust that fucking guy.
It's a World Cup year, bro. It's when Richarlison shows the fuck up.
Jesus Christ! Listen, if he does something,
Neymar's getting called up, Randolph. You don't know the politics behind that.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
Yeah, but
we're not playing.
Yeah, I think Esteban should start next game though for us. I think him and Neto should start.
Bro, I thought Neto would cook today, bro.
Oh yeah, Neto was brilliant today, bro.
He's better on the left than on the right.
Two of my buddies said Neto man of the match.
He was excellent defensively, you know, like, he was everywhere.
Neto man of the match, bro.
That was again. I don't even think we played that well in we played out like parts of the game.
We really didn't get out of first gear. That's truly what happened.
I think we conceded too many chances. Like, are you guys concerned at all that defensively, in the first 2 games, I feel like we left a lot of space defensively, and like I'm kind of concerned. We conceded 12 shots, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. Like against better opposition, you know. Again, I still don't know.
Well, let there be better opposition for us to make that critique. I would like us to get us. I'd like for us to get a center back regardless, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like regardless of the scenario, I'd like for us to get one center back. Especially if we're going to loan out Anselmino in the end, because now we're just leaving ourselves short.
Yeah.
Like realistically, we have Josh, we have Tosin, and we have Trev, and we have 2 injury-prone center backs. If we get left down to Josh, Tosin, Trev again, where Badia, Shield, and West get injuries again for long term, we're gonna be fucked. But I guess we would be. I guess we could see how this goes until January, realistically, and see how it moves from there. Like that's kind of where my mind is at. Like if we were gonna do something before the end of the window, like make it be a center back, but at least bring in like Javi Simmons.
I don't think we're gonna bring in anyone. I think they're just waiting. Next year they'll bring in Quenda, Mike Pender, Sarr, and Anselmino, and they'll cut it. That's it. Like they'll just fill in the gaps of like, you know, in the positions like we don't buy this year, and they'll be like, you know what, screw it. Levi Colo's coming back, Josh Achupong, Anselmino, Sarr, Mike Penders, and here's Quenda. That's it. I don't think they're gonna buy
that's what I'm saying. Like if we're gonna get a center back, it'd probably have to be either at the end of this window or in January. Otherwise, we're probably not getting one.
I think we're trying to make sales before anything right now.
Yeah, I know, but there's not a lot of time left.
Yeah.
What was it? 9 days left? 10 days?
Yeah, 9 days.
Well, I really hope the Garnacho deal breaks down, man. Christ, man.
I mean, more and more every day, these people tell me that this Garnacho deal is for sure gonna happen. Well, in my opinion, I don't see how it's for sure gonna happen if Manchester United want 50 million still or 40, even
if
40
it's a loan and then Quenda comes in next season, that's whatever, right? We'll just keep.
That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
But if it's
in
not,
the end, that's what I think it is.
If we're paying money for this motherfucker, bro, it's oh god, it doesn't even fit the system.
I wouldn't mind a
It
loan.
makes no sense. It's so bad, man. He can't even make a pass, bro. Like I don't get this deal at all, bro. It's just, even as like an opportunity, like he's not even gonna like. Fuck. Oh man, I can't say Garnacho, man.
Yeah, the only thing I would say they probably see in him is that, like he's like relentless. Like he just keeps going. Like even though he's shit, he'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. I don't know. I guess they rate that.
It's so bad, bro. Like, people have no idea how he's actually worse than what people think he is. Like he's actually worse than that. However bad you think he is, he's actually worse than that. Like this guy, bro. I watched a lot of Man United last season, so that's why I have like so much hatred towards this signing. Because I watched all their games,
me too, bro. Me too.
And he was so shit in all of them. And I'm like,
he's just
wow.
He's just
him and Højlund are the two worst players in the league, bro. Like, fuck.
And he's not that far behind Højlund.
He's not bad. He's one of those players that he'll beat his man 1 out of like 7 times. He's terrible at finishing. Like he's just oh my god. I can't believe people actually like buying into this.
All right, I'm gonna call it here. I appreciate everybody. Let me find someone to send this to. I mean, might as well get somebody get these people.
The people.
Starts later. I watched Man United for the vibes.
Yeah, SmackDown's about to start too.
I'm looking forward to the games this weekend now. Now I don't have to worry about my team. I can just look forward to the rest of these games.
What's the big game?
I'll send you guys over to Mike's. Joy's pain. Say Wobbs raid. Say Wobbs raid in the chat when you get there.
Yeah,
have a good day,
say
people.
Potter in.